I am hanging out on this bed with this really cool quilt. We're going to look closer at it. I am staying with family. This is fabric from Africa. My sister-in-law has made these gorgeous quilts. I'm going to share them with you. Hi, it's Lynne with Softsquares. I am visiting family out of state. You might have noticed that by some of the other videos I have posted that were quilting shop tours. I am in Idaho near Rexburg, and I am visiting with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and they have the coolest quilts in their house. So I'm going to introduce you to my sister-in-law, and she's going to tell us a little bit about where the fabric came from and the stories behind just what they are and why they are. They're so unique. All right, so tell me about this fabric and where you got it.
I got it in Lome, Africa, and it was just beautiful. It's so pretty, so I bought it and decided to make a quilt out of it. And black was the color I picked to go with it.
And look how striking it is.
And they quilted it in orange, so I really like it.
So cool. So all the fabrics that you're going to be seeing will have come from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And you were there for a mission.
Uh-huh.
And tell us about the people that were there with all the... You said that they wear outfits and half their head and all the fun stories with fabrics, I think.
Some of the fabric I bought, somebody was carrying it, stacks of it on their head or in a shop. But there's beautiful, beautiful fabrics there. I only brought just a little bit home. There's a lot more there. I need to go back.
She had to buy a suitcase just to bring her fabric.
I did have to buy an extra suitcase to bring home this fabric home.
All right, and look, she used part of the fabric to make a tissue box cover.
Just because I was bored.
And they're so cute. She's got them throughout the house.
Yeah.
Okay, look at how fun this one is.
My husband thought we should make a diagonal one, which was a little tricky because there's lots of math. But we got it to work. We only had to piece one little tiny corner that I don't even know where it's at. So
that's good. It's just invisible.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we made it for a queen, but it's wide. It's kind of an odd shape. It ended up kind of odd shape, so it's on a king size bed but it doesn't go over the pillows. So.
And that's okay. A lot of people don't do it that way anyway.
Yeah.
And we've got black stitching on here.
And then there's a little bit of white and lots of yellow and black. This was different kind of fabric there. I hadn't really seen this print before. A lot of the prints they run the same print with lots of different colors. So you can find the same print, but it looks so different because the colors are different. So.
And this one is...
I never saw a print like this.
Two-tone.
Well, there's a little tiny bit of white.
Yeah.
But I never saw this again. Because it's a pretty fine print, whereas most of them are pretty bold.
All right, so this is one of your favorites, right?
This is our bedroom quilt. And I had to make it in big panels because it wouldn't work cut up. So it's 2 full panels. And then I couldn't find a blue or a gray or any other color in the fabric stores I looked in that matched the blue. So I went with black, but it looks really nice. And it was quilted in a gray. You kind of picked a gray.
And look how cool the pattern just continues right through that.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. I was kind of impressed.
It was supposed to. Again, from Africa.
Yep.
Just the coolest thing.
Yeah. We got ties and stuff we made sometimes.
So these are great ideas for, the fabric itself is really, really cool, which is why I wanted to show you guys this. But it just gives you ideas also of what you can do with fabric with large or unique prints. Mm-hmm. You don't have to
cut it up.
Do a lot, yeah.
Right. But this was harder than I thought to put together to match. And it's such long pieces. You're sewing forever. Seems like.
I think that it's striking.
Yeah,
I think those are all
was
so
happy
pretty.
with it.
And she's got Kleenex or tissue boxes in each of the rooms that match the beds.
These aren't made because I don't make these.
That's okay. You can pick them up and hold them. Okay, so pan around. You might want to come closer. Okay. Alright, so there are 2 twins and 2 full sizes of each of these yellow. This fabric, they had custom ordered. They went to a restaurant and they really, really liked the fabric that they were using for their tablecloth. And the manager was able to track down the fabric and order this for them. This is the twin size. And she didn't have enough of that one fabric, so the full size in the second room, because there's 2 sets of bunk beds in each room, but this is for the larger one. 2 of these. Okay, so when I was filming her earlier, I didn't get any of that footage. So now I'm doing this on my own. I'm going to tell you what she told me. So look how cool this is where she's offset the strips. And she did that because this right here, the farthest side, is what lines up with the edge of the bed. So it just gives it a really cool uniform look using this, anyway. And actually, this is the top. And this is what goes around the pillow. Slightly different from top to bottom. And look, we even have a tissue box that matches. I am in the room we're sleeping in. And look how pretty this fabric is. And tissue box. Such a great idea. I don't know what you want me to do with it. Just hold it. Yeah, look how cool this is. And this is like a kind of a microfiber feel.
It does feel that way, but this one is more. But most of the fabric's cotton, I think.
Yeah.
This has definitely a different feel. But this, you don't usually find prints with just the African dancers, but this is kind of cool. It was a small piece, so I just made it.
It's perfect to use.
And I have actually 2. I have one of each at both of my houses. So. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big pocket.
They both have pockets.
I saw the other one, but that one blends right. I mean, they both do, but
I matched it, I think, somewhere.
You did. Yep, the boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to anyway.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, and then.
I never wear them,
but they're pretty to have. And then we have this that are just a bunch of, I don't know if you call them scraps or just strips.
Yeah, it's just strips of fabric I bought.
So it's a table runner, but it's backed, so it's like a big placemat.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be, I wanted to finish it up, so.
Yeah. And the tissue box.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy. had a lot of time.
So there's a lot of different fabrics on here. Were these just small pieces, or did you actually use some of this on other things too?
No, this was a tablecloth in Lome that I had some extra pieces from. My scripture cover was out of that.
Oh, that's right.
This was just a small piece, but most of these were like 3 pine, which is about 6 yards.
Oh, that's
how they sell it. A pine is 2 meters, and they usually sell it in a 3 pine piece. There's your cut in 3 pine, which is about 6 yards, not exact, but about.
Okay, and that's really how you get it, is in 6-yard pieces?
Generally, but
Wow.
like this one was in a small piece.
Could you have them cut it down, or do you?
No, it was folded in on their head or folded over something. No, that's how they came.
That's this.
You could. There were fabric stores that you could get, but it's not usually this kind of fabric.
Okay.
There were fabric stores that sold regular fabric that you could buy by the yard, and there were stores with just African fabric, but they were usually just in pieces, and you bought the piece.
Okay, you just pretty much get what there is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But this one, this was so pretty, but it was just a small piece. It's
Makes
like a
me-
stained glass.
Very pretty.
And I just put this behind.
I was going to ask you, is that fabric?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Just-
have a skirt out of that fabric that I made when I came home, but I found this at a place, and it's just a card. I just cut the card, the side off, and because I wanted some pictures. But
That's a great
so
way to utilize
that's
fabric.
an African. I have a different print with the same print as the yellow behind it at my house in Henderson. Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah,
okay.
I just thought it was pretty with the
It's-
fabric.
It's a nice contrast, and it really pulls out just a little bit of red.
I like that. And there's the blue. It's almost the same kind of turquoise. It's a turquoisey blue, not a
It's perfect.
blue.
Perfect
Like there's
fit
the
for that.
same turquoisey blue in this. Yeah.
Okay, and you have other table runners. Maybe we'll just hold them up because the table's
Oh.
busy.
So this is, I never saw a fabric quite like this. It's different colors than normal. More beachy kind of colors, although we did live near the
So
beach.
she has a very long table, and right now one of her
It's actually
granddaughters is using it. And you can see it's a big table. So this is a table runner that's nice and wide, but she has it folded in half.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So it is long enough to go down the middle and a little hangover, but it is a beautiful wide table runner. And then she has,
I just love this fabric.
now that one is backed, right?
No.
Nope.
No, it's just turned over.
Oh, it's this placemats I was thinking of. with
Yeah, the
that fabric.
placemats are backed.
Okay, and that's the same size as the other one, right?
Yep. Yep. And then I just made them. I found some lady showing me on YouTube.
Look how
and it's
simple, just a
just-
nice wide board, yeah.
Yeah, you
Wider
sew them together and then you
flip
turn
it over.
something. I don't know. And then you just. And then you just. I haven't made them. It was a while ago, so I already forgot. Anyway.
These are just so pretty.
Yeah, when we're here by ourselves, we just a lot of times I have this out and then I put the placemats on when I eat because I don't want to wreck the table.
And was that all that there was in there? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's
just the
all
score.
I've got.
Okay, well, and she said she's had some house dresses made. I don't know if you want to show that or not, but just the fabric is bold and beautiful and fun, and it just gives us ideas of how we can use unique prints from anywhere, but how to make quilts or projects out of those. I love the ideas of how to make little home decor projects. Oh, here's the house dress. Whoops, back up.
I bought this off of a lady's head. She was wearing it on her head.
The
There was a
fabric.
bunch of other ones, and she just stopped, pulled them all down, and we looked at the fabric.
So when you first said on her head, I was thinking it was wrapped like a turban or whatever,
No,
but then
no,
I
no,
saw
it's-
pictures of them carrying stacks on their head.
Yeah, they're folded neatly and stacked.
Okay, and I did find a picture of that, which I'll show in the video here. So it's like, okay, now I have a better.
So she lined it with some purple.
Yes, she did.
And then the big buttons, that's really popular there. And then it's serged on the sleeves, which I think is great. They do a lot of serging there.
Nice little ruffle.
It's quite large. I just wear it around the house, when I don't want to get dressed.
Right, just something comfy.
Yeah.
But you're out of your pajamas.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right, well, thank you.
I like the color, the brown and orange too.
That one
This
there?
one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I made that.
Oh, yes, we have the Kleenex box that matches the table runner. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much for letting me show you and your beautiful quilts and fabrics in your home. I'm going to show you some patterns and footage of traditional African attire and patterns and quilts, just to give you an idea of more about the culture. I really don't know anything other than what my sister-in-law shared with us and these pictures, but I want to share them with you too. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you think about this, and have a great day.